So my major coming to college was mass communications with a minor in business. My major leaving college was exercise science with a minor in mass communications. I actually changed my major 3 times, okay? Which made me be in school for 5 years. So not because I was failing classes, but I changed my major 3 times. So again, came in mass communications. I said I wanted to have my own radio show, TV show, and I wanted to learn also the business side. So I was majoring in mass comm, minor in business. At the end of my sophomore year, I said, oh, I want to be a basketball coach. So then I changed my major to physical education. I took a couple of classes in it, and at the end of the semester, my advisor was like, Jordan, you know, none of your mass comm classes go to physical education. None of your business classes go to physical education. You may be in here another 2-3 years. I was like, okay, I can't do that. So what do I need to do now? He said, well, you can change your major to exercise science, and some of your physical ed classes will go in for your exercise science classes, and then you can make your minor mass communications so that all your mass comm classes that you took just don't go to waste, and you can get that as your minor, and you can continue to take both and get out of here about 1.5 years, 2 years. So I'm like, okay, I'll take that route. So I ended up, changing it to exercise science, which was fine, getting my minor in mass communications.
Right now, I am a double major in English with a concentration in professional communications, and my secondary major is political science. What I want to do with that is I want to go to law school, but just coming into orientation, I had started out with just kind of a general curriculum major. It was pre-law, but basically general curriculum. And so I got here to orientation, I was like, no, I can't leave my major that. I need to do something. Like, I want to be focused on something. I want to study something. And so I guess the afternoon of my first day at orientation, I changed my major to political science. And then the next morning I woke up from orientation and I just didn't want to do that. I don't know why. I just didn't want to be just a political science major. And I changed my major to like nutrition. And I don't know why I did that. But for some reason, I changed it to nutrition. And then that afternoon, I went to a department meeting with nutrition majors, and I was like, why am I here? I don't want to do this. I kind of got to sit down with somebody. It wasn't going to be my advisor, but it was just someone in the department where you get your major changed. And they were like, well, what are you good at? Like, what do you want to do? I was like, well, I'm good at reading. I like to read. I'm pretty good at writing. And so they're like, well, what do you want to do? And I was like, well, I want to go to law school, but I don't really want to be a political science major, just because I want to do something different. Everyone's a political science major. And they were like, well, what about English? And I was like, I guess I could try that.
My relationship with my advisor was great. He was also, one of my professors as well. He made sure that I always felt comfortable when I walked out of that office. And I think that's the greatest part about having an advisor. It's that person that can make you feel comfortable even when sometimes you feel like, man, I don't know how I'm gonna get through this. My advisor, pretty much walked me through the process of what courses I needed to be able to take. Those were kind of, some of the roles that he played, just pretty much, honestly, organizing my whole schedule, pretty much, to making sure that I was in the right classes, taking the right classes, make sure I wasn't retaking classes that I shouldn't retake, or if there was classes that I may have just wanted for fun but didn't need to be on there, he was able to guide me and tell me, well, if you want to be out of here in 2 years, this is what you need to do. You want to be out of here in 1.5 years, this is what you need to do. So
I have an advisement meeting scheduled for every semester right before I register for classes, and that's when my advisor sits down with me and works through my schedule, looks at all the classes I've already taken, and we figure out what I still have left, what I need to take the next semester. And advisors are just really helpful in the sense that, especially like coming into college, you don't know a whole lot about how your schedule is made. You don't really know what semesters these classes are going to be offered or what times they're going to be offered. So that's how the advisor really helps you with that.